we don't derive our halakha from the Torah Shebachtav. We derive our Torah from the Torah Shebal Peh. We received both, right? Through Moshe, we received the Torah Shebachtav, the written Torah, we received the oral Torah, and we received the hidden Torah from Moshe. Okay? The written Torah should be understood as a piece of the oral Torah that was concretized. And we learn from the written Torah our values and our identity. Practical halakha, we learn from the oral Torah. So some people think this is like an academic idea, but unfortunately it seeped into the Jewish world a little bit, and we need to be careful of this. We need to maybe push back against this. The idea that the Torah tells us something in the verse, right? The Torah commands us to do something, and then our sages come and interpret it, and we get the final halakha from their interpretation. Like the Torah says, don't cook a goat in its mother's milk. And the sages look at this verse and decide, okay, no cheeseburgers, no pepperoni pizza, right? That's not what happened. We knew the whole time. Just like we knew ayin tachat ayin doesn't mean we take people's eyes out. We knew the whole time. And it's not like in the biblical age we took people's eyes out, and then in the Talmudic age, the sages softened it. That's what academia would claim. It's not true. We always knew it was monetary compensation. So why does the Torah say an eye for an eye? The Rambam says it's to remind us that on some level he should be losing his eye. And it's the value. But the human court never did that. Okay? So why don't we put meat and milk together? Why don't we eat milk? Why don't we eat cheeseburgers? It's not because of cooking a goat in its mother's milk. Our sages might make an educational point by connecting this halakha to a verse in the Torah, so we see, the connection. But we know that on some level, eating meat is murder. And on some level, using the milk of an animal is theft. We would never be allowed to do these things to humans. We're allowed, it's mutar, we're allowed to do these things to animals for the right reasons. But we should remind ourselves that there's something immoral going on here. We're doing something to them that we could not do to a higher life form. We're allowed to do it to them, but it's still borderline enough that we don't mix the milk and meat. So we remind ourselves, by not mixing the milk and meat, we remind ourselves that this isn't 100% okay. We're allowed to take the milk, and we're allowed to kill the animal to eat. But we're also reminding ourselves that it's not okay by not mixing them.